Hey guys, myself Shivang this side, working as a DevRel at Router Protocol, and welcome to the module 2 of Building on Router Chain course. In this module, we'll be talking about some of the basic installations which are required for building and deploying your smart contracts on Router Chain. So let's get started. Firstly, we'll be talking about why Rust and CosmWasm. So as you all know, that Router Chain is built upon Cosmos SDK. So all the code which we'll be writing, it will be written in Rust and CosmWasm. So for that, we need to do some of the installations depending upon your operating system. So let's do that. So in these documentation, if you go to courses.routerprotocol.com, just go to Router Chain and then Building on Router Chain course and then basic installations. After that, just make sure you are on this link. Just go to installations part. Here you will get the entire documentation, and based upon your OS you can easily install that. Right now I am on Mac OS. So if I go to Mac OS, first of all I will have to install Rust in my operating system. If you go to this link, just copy paste this command and just directly copy paste it, and I'll open my warp terminal. Like right now I have Rust already installed in my laptop, so I won't be installing it again. But in order to verify that do I have all the packages of Rust and Cargo installed, so I'll be running a command cargo -- version in order to verify that I have the cargo package installed in my laptop. As you can see, cargo 1.81.0 it returns, so I have cargo installed in my laptop. After that, just directly run these three commands, right? You can copy paste these three commands one by one and run it in your terminal. I have already run these commands in my terminal and everything is just set up in my laptop, so I won't be doing this again. Lastly, you will be needing Docker in your laptop for building and optimizing your smart contracts. What usually happens is all the smart contracts which you write on Rust and CosmWasm and on Router Chain, they have to be built using a command cargo build, right? And after these files are built, they are presented in a format called as .wasm file, and this .wasm file has to be uploaded to Router Station in order for the deployment of your smart contract. Sometimes what happens is that this command cargo build, which generates the wasm file, makes the wasm file really heavy depending upon your code. Let's say you are building an omni-chain token, which we'll be building really soon, as you can see on module 9. We'll be building it really soon in the upcoming videos. So what happens is such contracts, such packages are really heavy, and the wasm file generated for these is extremely heavy, and it cannot be deployed to Router Station. For this, we are having a command called of Docker. For that, we need to install Docker because Docker is used for optimization of these wasm files. So in macOS, make sure you have installed Homebrew, because using Homebrew we'll be installing Docker. Just copy paste this command. Again, I have already installed Homebrew in my laptop, so I won't be doing it again. And after you install Homebrew, just make sure you install Docker by running this command called as brew install --cask docker. After this, all the installation steps of installing Rust, CosmWasm and Docker, the three major components of Router Chain, they will be completed. Now, same are the steps which you need to follow for Linux based systems. Just make sure you install Rust and cargo packages, everything is installed. After that, run these three commands for the installation of CosmWasm, and lastly, make sure you have installed Docker in your local machine. For Windows, these things are slightly different. For a smoother experience of installation, make sure you have WSL installed in your local machine. WSL basically provides you a Linux based environment for installation of packages in Windows. So run this command as WSL -- install, copy paste it and run in your terminal. After that, just go to the Rust website by clicking here. Right now I am on macOS, so it is showing me the installation steps for macOS, but if you will be on Windows, then you will be able to see the steps for Windows, right? Just close the tab and then run these three commands. After that, you will be needing to install Docker. Just go to Docker website, and here you will be able to see Docker Desktop for Windows and Docker Desktop for Windows ARM Beta, or depending upon the specifications of your system. So yeah, that's all about the module 2, and let's meet in the third module. Thank you.